Yeah, hello. So I finished my Vipassana course yesterday, and I was about to leave from Nagarjuna Sagar Center, Dhamma Center. So I thought before I leave, let's make a small video on Facebook Live, but Facebook is not accessible here. So I thought I'll record and then upload the moment I reach Hyderabad. So if you look around, this is the Dhamma Center uh, near Nagarjuna Sagar, which is around 170 kilometers from Hyderabad. So 3 hours bike ride away. So, what is Vipassana? So, Vipassana essentially is a meditation technique which was made popular by or founded by Gautam Buddha. So, Buddha used to talk a lot about three principles essentially. So, he used to talk about Shila, which is morality, then Samadhi, which is mastery of mind, and then he used to talk about Panya, which is wisdom. So, Samadhi is what essentially you learn here, which in turn shifts your Shila and your Panya as well. So Shila is morality, Samadhi is the mastery of mind, and Panya is essentially the wisdom. But he speaks about experiential wisdom, not what someone has told you or heard or read. You experience and then have the wisdom out of it. That is what he used to talk a lot about. So Samadhi, or that is mastery of mind, is essentially what is taught here in Vipassana. Basically, you learn to control your mind. You not control, learn to master your mind. Now, which essentially is a very very tough task in itself, because our mind is like a monkey, monkey which is jumping from one branch to another branch. Now that would not be much of a problem if it was a branch of the same tree. In my case, my mind jumps from one branch of one tree to another branch of another tree from in a totally different forest. So your mind is constantly jumping here and there, and essentially what they teach you is the first 3 days you're essentially just observing your breath and having entire concentration in your this portion, this triangular portion and the upper lip portion. So you continue to observe the breath, you're not controlling the breath. This is not pranayama. You're observing the breath, the way it goes in, the way it comes out, and essentially the way it hits on your nostrils inside, and how the way it hits on your upper lip outside. Then slowly you start narrowing down the area further and further. And this is for the first 3 days. This is called Anapana meditation, and after that you start practicing Vipassana. Now, in the first, to be very honest, Vipassana is essentially physically and mentally daunting task. Okay, physically because you have to sit cross-legged for 10 hours each day. The day starts at 4:30 in the morning. I think it's one of the most structured courses I've ever seen, because the structure is so beautiful. I thought it's insane at first, but the more and more I did it, the more and more I went through it, I found immense value in the way it is structured. But having said that, the first 2 days was a killer, because you have to sit for 10 hours in a cross-leg position meditating without any back support. Okay, so now that's where your mind kind of tells you that you cannot do, the body kind of tells you cannot do. And a lot of people by the end of second day started complaining, oh, I need a back support, I need a chair. In fact, even I went and spoke to the teacher that, okay, I maybe for a few hours on third day, can you give me a chair? And he said, no, just stick with it, and it'll be fine. And funny enough, on the third day, I didn't really believe him, but on the third day the back pain stopped. So basically your body kind of this is my interpretation, the body kind of super compensates for the first 2 days, and the back becomes stronger and starts supporting you. But having said that, the legs was a killer, because I am not used to sitting cross-legged. Since childhood I've never been able to sit cross-legged for more than 20 minutes or 25 minutes, that too at a stretch, at a strong will. Actually 5-10 minutes maximum is when I sit. So now sitting here on the third day and the fourth day, my legs were killing. So 4 days when they start Vipassana. So Vipassana, essentially what you do is you sorry, I had to stop there as the Vipassana teacher just passed. I had to talk to him. So anyways, so what Vipassana essentially does is you now start going through various parts of your body to feel sensation. So I won't further confuse you a lot about what Vipassana is, because the way my interpretation might differ from the way you might interpret it, and I don't want to spoil your experience of the whole Vipassana thing. To tell in short, it's tough, no doubt about it. It's not only tough physically, it's tough mentally as well. Physically, because from fourth day onwards they introduce something called, along with Vipassana, they introduce something called strong determination. I forgot the word, I think Atharhans. So what strong determination sitting means is that in a day for 3 hours you sit without changing your posture. Like the posture that you sat is the posture that you have to maintain. Now when on the 4th day they told us this, I said, okay, shit, that's no way I'm going to be able to do this, because I'm not able to sit more than 15 minutes cross-legged. I'm constantly changing my posture. I'm doing the meditation, but I found a cheat code in the first 3 days to change my posture slightly and be comfortable. But on the 4th day onwards, they say no, for these 3 hours, essentially, you do not change your, say hi to the monkey. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you essentially do not change your posture at all. So the 4th day was tough. The 5th day, I said, okay, hang on. Come what may, I will not uncross my leg, I will not unfold my hands, and I will not open my eyes. So it was tough, it was intensely tough, but by the 5th day, I was able to do slightly. 6th day was better, 7th day was better, 8th day was even more better. See, that's the monkey. Okay. So essentially, now this will essentially move a lot of things in your life. The teachings that you can get from Vipassana will essentially, I'm hoping, will shift a lot of things in my life, in my personal life, in my professional life, and the things that I'm doing, which is essentially a quest to, I don't know, I think I'm on a quest to find a better me. That is essentially the quest that I'm in. That's why I'm doing Landmark, I'm doing Vipassana, I'm doing the storytelling, I'm doing a lot of things, because essentially I want to have experiential knowledge of who I am and what I'm capable of, so having said that, I would highly recommend Vipassana to anyone and everyone. Do it, but do it with 100% commitment. That's something which I lacked, because my intention of doing Vipassana was slightly diluted initially. So I thought that what I can do is, I had a couple of movie ideas in my mind and I was not able to take time out to write. So what I thought is, okay, chalo Vipassana with 10 din, I'll be away from phone, away from internet, I'll be sitting and meditating, so I can think about the movie ideas and develop the whole structure, plot, blah blah, whatever. That was my intention of actually why I came to Vipassana, but what I found here was much more than that, and I'm hoping that I can still get those things done, the movie done. So yeah, I will highly recommend it. Okay, the reason why I'm stopping constantly is because the volunteers are here and I'm not supposed to take a video, I think. Anyways, let me just show you. So this is the pagoda center. Behind it, this is where you have the cells. And this is where you have the residence quarter. Okay, if you can see, that's residence quarter. Okay, and so for 10 days you also have to have complete silence. So when you say complete silence, that means not only verbal silence, also no eye contact, no gestures, no communication of any sort or any form with any of the students. You can speak to the teacher if you have any questions about the technique, but no philosophical discussion, no spiritual discussion, nothing. None of that is entertained. It's always questions only about the technique. So yeah, like I was saying, so yes, I will highly recommend Vipassana to anyone. Do it with 100% commitment. Do it with a strong determination that you will stay till the end of 10 days, and I'm sure you'll find something. I'm sure you'll find samadhi, which is the mastery of mind. Okay, so I'm going to show you the Dhamma center. Okay, so one second, I'll just. So this essentially is the Dhamma hall, but I don't think you can see that clearly in this camera. So that is the okay, and this is where you have this is the canteen. So you get served. So the day starts at 4:30 in the morning. You can have breakfast at 6:30. You have then you sit for 3 hours for meditation from 8 to 11 o'clock. You are served lunch. After lunch you meditate for 4 hours. Then at 5 o'clock you're served tea and fruit and some small snack. That is the last meal of your day. So essentially they believe that you cannot meditate on a belly full of food, so you're always supposed to be slightly hungry. Anyway, so this is the Dhamma center. Unfortunately, you're not able to see that clearly in this light. but that's where the Dhamma hall, that's where you sit and meditate. And okay, so if anyone wants to do Vipassana and has any doubts, just drop me a message. I'll be really happy here, because this is something that is so amazing. I'm going to do it again, because I don't think I've scratched the surface. I came with not 100% commitment, but when I'm going, I know that I'm going to commit 100% the next time I come. And I have found some value, and I'm sure if you do it with commitment, you will find much more value than what I could. And I hope you do it. I hope everyone does it. See you on the other side. Okay, so also I wanted to show the route. So this is how it looks. It's a very scenic ride from Hyderabad to Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. So if you need any more reasons to come, this is the final one, I think.